Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. For those of you who are new to me, my name is Kristin Welton, and today I'm really excited. This is the second video in my favorites series, and today I'm sharing with you my favorite toners. I love toners. Some people say they are absolutely unnecessary, but for me personally, my skin loves them. I personally love to switch up my toners. I have toners that target different concerns like exfoliating, hydrating, and pore minimizing. And I also like to switch it up so that they continue to feel effective. You know, and along with my toners, I also switch up my skincare, like my cleansers, my serums, exfoliants, retinoids, everything. And come to think of it, I also do that with my shampoos and hairsprays and everything too. I feel like once I refresh them and switch them up, it just feels like they work better. I don't know if it's because my skin or my hair gets used to those products and it just doesn't feel like they work anymore, or if it's just that, you know, like I'm a weirdo and I just can't make up my mind. So of course, I do want to start out by saying that I am not a dermatologist or a skincare specialist of any kind. I am just speaking on my personal experience. So what happens to work for my skin may not necessarily work for yours. And speaking of my skin, I do have oily to combination skin. Last year, my skin was straight up oily all the time. Right now my skin is more combination oily, which I guess that's quite an improvement, so like I'll take that. And I have a feeling it's because of the products that I use, the order in which I use them, the types of products, and the fact that I switch them up a lot. So okay, so I have a lot for you today. I'm going to go over quite a few things. I happen to just, as I said, I love toners. They really do work for me and I've had great success with them. And I have tried going without toners to see how my skin would react. In fact, I went about 2 weeks without using a toner. I was doing some experimenting and I did find that personally, my skin needs toners, and these are my go-tos. Will continue to purchase, will always buy, will always be in rotation favorites. These are not in any particular order, it just happens to be whatever I grab beside me. So some of these toners I've been using for months and months and months, and there's one toner here that has been a tried and true staple for years. So we're gonna start with the newest one that I've been using. So I normally prefer to do any type of review or anything from a product that I've been using for a long time. However, this specific toner is absolutely incredible. I've been using this for about 2 months now. I've already seen a difference. I already believe this is something that will always be in my rotation. I will definitely be rebuying this. In fact, this happens to be just the mini size. This is the Glow Recipe Watermelon Glow PHA and BHA Pore-Tight Toner. I have been loving this. I've been using this for about 2 months now, and I'm about almost halfway through it. So I probably have another 2 months or so out of this left. I normally don't like buying smaller sizes because I think it's such a waste of money. I was just really hesitant about buying something that I wasn't sure whether or not it was going to be pore perfecting or pore minimizing or pore refining and actually work, because there are so many products out on the market that claim to help with pores, but not many actually deliver. With oily skin, pore minimization is absolutely key. Also, not only about minimizing, but getting deep down and cleaning those pores, because that's where the oil is coming from. It's coming from the sebum. Your body creates it. It's absolutely natural. It's just, I want to be able to control that amount of oil coming out of my skin. This definitely works for me. This is a great formula. It's not overly sticky. It absorbs into the skin and it does the trick. My pores don't disappear. That is never going to happen. Okay, let's get that straight. For people to say, oh, my pores disappeared, No, 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 that doesn't happen. Pores are natural on your skin. Everybody has them. Just for me, with my oily skin, my pores are bigger. Do I want to minimize them? Yes. Do I wish they'd go away? Kind of, but not going to happen. However, this is really great in pore management. So if this is going to last me approximately, I'm guessing and estimating, another 2 months, so equaling around 4 months, and this is 40 milliliters. Now, with a full-size bottle of 150 milliliters, that's 15 months for $45. So to me, that is absolutely a bargain and definitely worth $45. It has salicylic acid and hyaluronic acid. So I do prefer to use this in the morning because I feel like it gives such a perfect base for my skincare and my makeup application. So I'm pulling up this product on the Sephora website. It is a best-selling PHA and BHA-infused watermelon toner that hydrates skin and minimizes the appearance of pores. That is correct. This is suitable for all skin types. This bouncy alcohol-free toner is made with PHA and willow bark, a natural form of BHA, to unclog pores and hydrate skin. Watermelon, hyaluronic acid, and cactus water combine to smooth and intensely hydrate for a visibly glowing, pore-tight complexion. And yes, obviously there is a scent. The scent is absolutely delightful and it disappears as soon as it absorbs into the skin. So again, this size, this is 40 milliliters. This is $20 Canadian at Sephora. The full size, which is 150 milliliters, is $45. This video has been brought to you by this really tasty cold brew coffee that I brewed last night, and I love it, and it keeps me sane. And just generally pleasant to be around right now. Okay, the next toner that I'm going to talk about is a fantastic toner. I've been using this for quite a few months now. This is by the INKEY list, and this is the Glycolic acid toner. I love this toner, and it's designed to be used at night before applying your skincare. The INKEY list really is such a great brand, and it is so affordable. So I've had this for months and months and months, and I have that much left, and it helps that I only use this at night, which is why it's lasting so long. Same thing with the watermelon toner as well, is that I only use that once a day, and that's in the morning. But this is such a great toner. Glycolic acid is really great as a chemical exfoliant, and it feels so good on the skin. It doesn't dry me out. It doesn't make my skin scream for moisture or anything like that. It's such a great formula, and I love it. So this is available at Sephora in Canada for sure. So it retails for $13.99. It is a 10% glycolic acid exfoliating toner that helps to reduce the appearance of pores and fine lines for smoother, brighter skin. The skin type is for normal, dry, combination, and oily, for all skin types. It definitely has helped with dryness and uneven skin texture. My skin used to be so textured, so annoying, and it always felt like it didn't matter how much I exfoliated for. So one thing to remember, there is such thing as too much exfoliation. You do not want mini tears or micro tears on your skin from over exfoliating and using physical exfoliants. I prefer to mix up my exfoliators with chemical as well as physical. I do a physical maybe once a week, maybe every 2 weeks, but I love chemical exfoliants. I use those maybe twice a week. Now for highlighted ingredients, glycolic acid 10% provides a deep exfoliation of dead skin cells, witch hazel 5%, and that helps to control excess oil. Derived from sugar cane, this glycolic acid toner works to unglue dead skin on the surface to improve the overall look of skin texture and brightness. It's formulated with 10% glycolic acid for maximum effect and 5% witch hazel to help control oil. Perfect. And as I said earlier, this is clean at Sephora. So to the best of my knowledge, this is the full size. That's the one thing about the INKEY list that I will say, is that their sizes are quite small, but they're really, really effective, and they're so budget friendly. This is 100 milliliters for basically $14 Canadian, and this is something that's been lasting me for months and months and months, and it is a definite repurchase. We'll be purchasing again over and over, have continually in my skincare routine, and I never want to live without it. The next toner is from a brand that I absolutely love. If you've seen my other videos, you will know that I've talked about this brand multiple times. It is Murad. I love this brand. It has done nothing but treat my skin so well, and I don't think I would be this far in my skincare journey if it wasn't for this brand. So this toner is from the hydration line, and this is a hydrating toner. I've been using this for months and have been enjoying every single minute of it. So this is not a toner that I use every day. I use this when I feel like my skin is at its most driest, but it was a staple definitely in the winter when the air was a little bit more drier. I was using this day and night. I loved the results that I was getting from this. And one thing I have found is that when I use this to directly spray on my face, I was using maybe 4 or 5 pumps. However, when I just spray in my hand, I only use 3 pumps and it does my entire face. And I love spraying it into my hand, rubbing my hand gently together and pressing it onto my skin. My skin doesn't feel dry afterwards. It doesn't pull. It doesn't feel like it's going to crack. It just feels so supple and beautiful. It's just that usual toner feeling that you get, and it feels absolutely beautiful. It is really cooling on the skin. I've really been enjoying this. So you can find this at Sephora, and it is a little bit pricey. So this is 6 ounces, which is about 180 milliliters, and the price on Sephora is $47. So it is kind of pricey, and again, just like the watermelon toner, it's really worth that money because I've had this for months and months and months. You know, so much left of it. It really does go a long way. I don't see myself finishing this container probably for another maybe 8 months or so. $47 a year on a toner I think is really worth it. And one thing that I feel is really important to note is that this is alcohol free, so that explains why there is no tightness. My skin doesn't pull, doesn't feel like someone's trying to vacuum it off my face and go or anything like that after I apply. So non-alcoholic, which is really fantastic. Okay, so I've pulled up the details on the Sephora site. So under the description is an alcohol-free toner, which we talked about, that replenishes lost moisture to refresh skin and prepare it for treatment. Great. Hydrating toner is a lightweight mist that rehydrates and refreshes skin while restoring skin's natural pH balance and neutralizing surface impurities. Sodium PCA improves hydration, while chamomile and cucumber extracts soothe and minimize skin irritation. Lecithin helps bind water to restore skin suppleness, as vitamins C and E combine to provide powerful antioxidant protection. It helps skin act younger in 3 ways. So first, it helps skin attract water, it binds water to the skin, and it helps skin retain water. Again, this is $47 Canadian, and I truly stand behind this product. I love this so much. So to have a toner that could last a year, spending $47, not too shabby. So the next toner I have been using for years and years and years. I've actually been using this brand since I was in my 20s. So this is like the granddaddy of toners for me. So I really can't see myself removing this from my skincare regimen because it is still so effective for me. This is Clinique. This is the clarifying lotion. This is the number 3, and this is for combination oily skin. This is the big boy. I've been loving this, as I said, for years. It's something that will always be a go-to for me. I love this thing so much, and I love the applicator as well. Just flip it up and press it. Whoop. And it comes out, and you use your cotton pad. I prefer when I use this is I have this closed, I press it 3 times, flip it open, pour it into my hand, and press it onto my face. But I feel like using a cotton pad, whether it's a reusable or disposable, it feels like waste to me. Whereas when I put it onto my hands, all of it gets absorbed into my skin with, you know, a little bit of residual that gets absorbed into the skin on my hands, obviously. Whereas on a cotton pad, not all of it goes onto the skin. So I feel like every time I use something like that, I'm throwing away money, and I don't like throwing away money. So yeah, so I prefer to use that method. However, if my skin is feeling like kind of textured, using the cotton pad, disposable or reusable, helps to kind of slough away the dead skin cells and stuff like that. So Clinique usually has an annual sale where they have 50% off their products. So there's a kit that has this toner, the moisturizer, the gel moisturizer, and a cleanser, and then it has like 3 mini sizes. And having that for 50% off, of course I'm going to definitely dig into that sale. And what I usually do is I buy 2, so basically I'm getting 2 for 1. So this is the 13.5 ounce or 400 milliliters, and it's $35. I don't always use this every day. As I said, I like switching up my toners because different toners I use for different things. I do definitely use this a lot. I might not use it every day. Sometimes I use it twice a day. Sometimes I only use it once a day, but I do use it often. And this bottle I've actually been using for the past, gosh, a year. Has it been a year? Yeah, it's been a year, and I've used that much. So for $35 for this, definitely worth it. Okay, and there's also a smaller size, which is 6.7 ounces, which is 200 milliliters, and that's for $23. It says that this toner is a dermatologist-developed liquid exfoliating lotion that clears the way for smoother, brighter looking skin. And I can say that it does do that. Skin type, combination and oily. Skincare concerns, pores, dullness, and oiliness. Yes, and I can definitely say that this is one of the things that has really helped in my skincare journey with my oily skin. Of course, adding it to a really great regime with different products to help target those concerns. And then, you know, like there's aging as well that I have to look into, and it's, you know, it's been a journey. We'll talk about that in another video if you'd like. In fact, if you want to see a video about me talking about my aging skin and the skincare journey that I'm on, let me know, comment below. The Gentle Refreshing Formula is a difference maker for healthy skin. It sweeps away pollution, grime, and dulling flakes to reveal smoother, clearer looking skin. Clarifying Lotion 3's exfoliating preps skin for moisturizer, making it more receptive to hydration and treatment products. For oilier skin, twice daily exfoliation helps minimize excess oil and keeps pores clear. For drier skin, twice daily exfoliation helps remove surface flakes that can be a barrier to moisture absorption. It even helps the look of fine, dry lines disappear. Again, this toner, it's been with me for years and years and years. I keep rebuying. I will always rebuy, and I will continue using this toner. It will forever be a go-to, can't live without product for me. Now, a video about toners and toning products just wouldn't be complete without mentioning these two products. Now, these two products are ones that have been in my go-to regimen for a while now. Starting this year, they are new products for me as of, I think it was January, February when I started using these. I can't live without these guys. In fact, I've already repurchased them. I am totally behind these products. They've made such a difference for my skin. Again, I do want to mention that what works for me may not necessarily work for you. I am only speaking from my experience with these products and my personal skincare journey. So first, I'm going to talk about this brand. I love this brand so much. This is actually the first product that I tried from them. I am so obsessed with this brand and this product specifically. I've been using it religiously. I use it every day, whether I wear makeup or not. It just is a great product and it just stands on its own. This is the AVANT skincare and this is the Biphase Hyaluronic Acid Rejuvenating Micellar Water. And you can see that I've only used that much since I think it's February, but I use it every day. You only need the littlest bit. Most of the time I do pour a little bit onto my hand, rub my hands together and press onto my face. But for those days that I've worn a lot of makeup, especially like on days like where I filmed, I wash my face. I always do a double cleanse. Then I follow up on this with a cotton pad. I put only a little bit on cotton pad and I just press it, especially when removing waterproof mascara or any mascara. I just press it and press it and I just kind of let it sit and then I gently wipe away and it removes all of my mascara, and I use a little bit to wipe away makeup. And also this is really great to use after applying a mask. There's always a residual, especially with a clay mask. Even with washing it off or thoroughly wiping it off, I like to go in with this and it just really removes all of that residue and it really preps my skin for the treatments that I use afterward. So as you can see, it is separated. I always shake it up before using it. This almost feels oily, and you would think that that would feel really unpleasant, but it doesn't feel oily. Like, it doesn't feel overly oily. It doesn't feel like I've applied olive oil to my face or anything like that. And it does sink in really quickly, really nicely, and it just feels amazing. There is a scent to it, so but I love this scent. But if scent bothers you, this might not be the product for you. And it's such a joy using this because afterward it doesn't feel like my skin is screaming for hydration at all. Now, most micellar waters are great. I really haven't had an issue with any of them. The other one that I've used two from Garnier. I think I've used the rose water one, and there was like a regular one. I think it was formulated for oily skin. It was okay. It removed what it was supposed to remove. It was a great option. It's an affordable option, but my skin didn't love it. I don't think I loved it because I didn't repurchase it. Although I did buy two different kinds thinking that I might like the rose one better than the original one that I had, and you know, I really didn't. It's not like I found it bad for my skin or anything. It's just, it's hard to go back to that after using this. This absolutely spoiled me. However, this is quite expensive. This was $90 US. I did not pay $90 US for this. I think I paid $12. This was available in the BoxyCharm add-on sale, and I've bought quite a few of these, so I am kind of stocked up for a little while. I don't know, I can't say enough about this product. I could probably go on and on and on and talk about this probably for another 15 minutes about how great this really is. Would I pay $90 for this? Yes, I would, because I've been using this since, we'll say, February. So that's about 4 months now, and I've only used that much. This might actually last me about a year. Is it worth the money? Is it worth $90 US to have this for a year for the benefits of how amazing my skin feels when using this? Like, it's not that my skin just feels clean, but it feels hydrated, and I feel like I can feel my skin plumping after using it. My skin doesn't feel depleted. It feels rejuvenated. It feels revamped. I sometimes feel like 10 years younger, even though that's impossible, but that's how I feel. I just really, really love this product, and I truly believe that it is worth $90 US. And I'm cheap. Like, I spend money on sales and stuff like that, but buying something at full price, I hate it. I love finding sales. I prefer to find sales, and for me to actually say, yes, I would spend $90 on this bottle of liquid. How much is in here? 200 milliliters? Yeah, I would definitely spend $90 on this. This next product is not a toner or a micellar water, but this is actually an essence. Okay, so some of you might be sitting there watching this video and asking, what the heck is an essence? And what's the difference between an essence and a toner? Well, let's dive into this. For years, I've only been using a toner and a micellar water, and now that this product was introduced to me actually through BoxyCharm, I don't think I ever thought that I would want or even need or even think it's necessary to have an essence, but after being introduced to this product, my thought process has completely changed. Let's get down to the nitty-gritty of this. A toner is used to balance your skin's pH level and get rid of any impurities left on your skin after cleansing. And essences are becoming more and more common because it really does help replenish skin's moisture and really does set the tone for the rest of the skincare routine. And I can definitely attest to that. After using an essence, it just feels like my skin is more ready to absorb the rest of my skincare, like my serums and oils and creams and retinoids. I have seen such a huge difference in the way that my skin reacts to my skincare routine, especially with my serums. My hyaluronic acid just absorbed better. My niacinamide absorbed better, and I didn't experience pilling anymore. Now, one thing to remember with hyaluronic acid is that when you apply it to your face should be moist. What I've been doing, and it really has been working, I pour a little bit into my hand, rub my hands together, and pat onto my skin. And it doesn't just disappear in my skin, but neither does it just like sit on my skin and not go anywhere. It absorbs, but absorbs slowly. It's very difficult to actually explain how it feels like, but it doesn't dry instantly. So it sits on my face, and I let it absorb just a little bit, and then I go immediately in with my hyaluronic acid while my skin is still damp. And my skin, I feel like I can see it plumping up and just looking juicy and supple. It is gorgeous. And then I go in with my niacinamide, and then I work with my other serums and creams, and I go from order of lightest to heaviest. So, and my retinoids are always last. My skin just loves it, and I have found that when I don't use it, my skin honestly isn't as happy. This is the hand skin. This is the Real Complexion Skin Essence. So it is 5-in-1: moisturizing, skin glowing, skin boosting, skin balancing, and skin softening. And I've been using this regularly. Sometimes I use it twice a day. I think I mostly use it at night. I do. Anyways, I've had this for months, and as you can see, there's not much gone from it. I only need a little bit. It's maybe 4 or 5 drops, and it does my entire face, and my skin always feels so amazing when I use this. This is definitely worth the money. I have purchased multiples of this. I definitely think this is a product that I can't live without. I don't want to live without. It will forever be in my constant reach. I will always want to use it. I will never want to be without it. You get the picture. I don't know, my skincare products just perform so much better after using it. One thing I do want to also mention is that this is formulated with hyaluronic acid. As we all know, hyaluronic acid is so integral to a skincare routine because hyaluronic acid helps brighten the skin as well as maintain moisture in our skin. So I'm just going to quickly read the direction. Use after washing the face and tidying up skin texture. Dispense an appropriate amount onto your palm and gently apply on the face in the direction of skin textures. I've been doing it right. Oh, I don't know why I never read the directions before. Maybe I'm just like an idiot, or I just think I know everything. I don't know, could be both. But you know, so it's good not to put this onto a reusable or disposable cotton pad. Yes, put it in your palms, massage it into your skin. I like to distribute and then pat in and then apply my hyaluronic acid and niacinamide. And what I do notice as well is when I use this, my skin doesn't pill. Sometimes pilling is really notorious with hyaluronic acid and niacinamide, at least for me, especially with the ordinary products. That's what I tend to use. I use the INKEY list as well as the ordinary hyaluronic acid and niacinamide. The pilling happens with both, and yeah, it's really important to make sure that your face is moist, damp, yeah. So yeah, your face should be damp before applying your hyaluronic acid serums to prevent pilling and yeah, that not so nice texture. At least that's what happens for me. So this is 300 milliliters or 10.14 fluid ounces, and this retails for $46. So yet another product that is definitely worth the coins. I am telling you that this really has made a difference in my skincare routine, especially with the performance of my serums that I use afterwards. Anyways, that's it. That concludes this video of my favorite toners. These are my always reach for, within reach, will continuously repurchase and love and use and stand behind, and yeah, you get it. They're my favorites. Well, if you gained value from this video, please give it a thumbs up. If you're new to me and haven't subscribed already, I would love it if you would join my family, and please don't forget to slap that bell so that you can be notified of when I upload new content or when I'm going live. Thank you so much for watching this, and I will see you hopefully in my next video. Stay safe, stay healthy, and keep on filming. Bye for now.